recording this intro halfway through the video. I did not record at the beginning because I didn't even know I was going to record that day. It was just something that we had planned to do a bunch of stuff. And I was like, honey, this would be good motivation for for the channel. So do you mind if I record? Because he is a big part of this video. And he's like, sure, let's do it. So that's how that happened. So anyway, hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We're going to be doing some yard work today, some homework today, and just having all around motivation, mom in it, all of it. I just happen to be wearing the same shirt because this is a few days later. We had a whole bunch of rain and then I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just picking my camera up today because I want to give y'all more than what I did. You know what I mean? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome so much. I am so happy to have you here. So I know I already said welcome and stuff in the intro, but of course, I just want to say hello again. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it outside. My husband's out here cutting this grass. It had been raining all week and the grass like tripled in length. And before it started raining, it already needed to be cut. So now it's just like a jungle. And this grass around here grows so fast. Like we have to cut our grass every 5 days. And like where we used to live, we could get away with like every 2 weeks, but every 5 days here. We're also going to be working in our garden in this video just a little bit and giving you some insight on what our plans are for the garden this year. We did plant some spinach and carrots this week. We got a few more weeks before we can plant any more. We also did put lettuce seeds in the ground, but we also did put our lettuce starts in the ground as well. We weren't really sure. It says on the back of the package that they can go out and around this time, but I was thinking that was more like for starting from seeds. I'm not sure. They seem to be doing just fine though, so I think we did all right going ahead and planting them though. And so that's just what we're doing at the beginning of this video. And at the end, we're going to have some cleaning motivation. I'm going to show you guys what I make for dinner. But we loved being out in the sun. We have had a lot of windy days. It seems like if it's not raining, it's extremely windy. So we've had like 5 days of rain, wind, 5 days of rain, wind. It's definitely springtime, y'all. So I actually walked outside today and noticed that our potatoes are sprouting. Like we can actually see the plant coming through now. And I was actually starting to lose hope on them because we had planted them so long ago. It's my first time planting potatoes, so I had no idea how long it takes for them to sprout up. And I honestly was thinking that nothing was going to happen. So when I walked past them earlier today and saw that they were sprouting, a lot of excitement went through my whole body. I am so excited to be growing all these new foods. So last year we grew strawberries, snap peas, and summer squash. And I believe that's it. Everything else, oh, and green peppers. Everything else we failed. And this year we are growing way more. So last year what we failed on was cucumbers and zucchini. Both of those plants got eaten before they even started anything. Like they were a huge target for the animals. And this year we're going to try them again. And we're hopefully going to net them off and save them this year. Hopefully, I don't know. But that was basically the gist of everything we planted last year. Last year was our first year gardening, and it was just a whole bunch of knowledge I needed to know. And so I just stopped at so many, but this year we definitely added more, like the spinach and the lettuce and the carrots and the potatoes. All of those are new to us. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3. Woo! So now I'm going to go ahead and start carrying all of our grow bags. We are doing a lot of our growing in bags and containers. We had success in these bags last year, and plus that garden bed that you see is the only garden bed that we have. And what we're going to do is basically just turn all the yard that's behind our trampoline into like our grow bag patch, if that makes sense. Hopefully, I can make it look pretty, but that's what our plans are. Right now, we are planting carrots. All right, y'all. So we took a break. It was like 2 hours past the boys' nap time, the younger ones anyway. So we just went ahead and went and put them down. My husband's exhausted. I think we're basically done today. Only did half of what I said we were going to do today, but hey, it is what it is. But I want to show you like our little plans for where we're going to plant things. And I think that's it. And we'll probably pick our camera back up. So there's no point in putting shoes on them every time we come outside. They end up taking them right off. But we're going to go back here. So our yard is super small, if you can't tell already. We did plant carrots in there. I do have to water that though. But our yard is super small. Like, if you can't tell, it is really small. We live in a city area, and our yard is actually pretty big for our area at least. But this space, which is back behind the trampoline, is going to be where we're going to have all of our plants. So we do only have this garden bed, which we've loaded it up. We did spinach and lettuce, which something already happened with the lettuce. I don't know. One of the pieces came off. I don't know if Max jumped in there or what. But so we have lettuce over here, spinach all in. Yeah, so this is all spinach. And then we did start fresh lettuce here because these we started in the house. We're going to do these in the ground. And then we have our peas over there, and then we're gonna have this one thing of carrots, and we will probably start another thing of carrots in a few weeks and do like a staggered, so that way these carrots will be ready, and then a few weeks after these are done being ready, then we'll have another batch ready to go. So we're gonna do like a staggered start on the carrots, and then we're gonna do like squash, zucchinis, cucumbers, all of that in these bags right here. And then we got hard totes, hard pots for all of our tomatoes and pepper plants, and we're going to get tomato cages for all of these so that they can grow vertical. So this area will probably be loaded with pots, and that's just how we're going to do it here, is just do like these grow bags. It just seems a lot easier. Last year we had a lot of success in the grow bags. But I do want to grow corn in this area. I was thinking it would be good. I think if I remember my research correctly, I researched so many things that I can't even keep myself straight. But you want to grow in at least groups of 4. But I was thinking like 2 rows and just go 2 rows all the way down here, just to get the practice in. I want to learn how to grow as much as I can, so when we do have our land, I already have practice and everything that I know we're going to grow. So that's what we're trying to do. So it is way past time for us to transplant our tomato plants. We were trying to wait as long as we could, but we cannot wait any longer. So now I've got all these pots sitting in my kitchen. All right, you guys. So I just finished recording the intro, so I'm literally just talking to you like right after that, but it's been a few minutes since you saw me. And so I want to say it's been a few days since we recorded. It's been raining a lot. Look, it's time to mow the grass again. It's hello. But I am so excited to have you guys with me today. I'm excited to bring you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do or what we're getting into, but you're just hanging out with me today. And let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why I'm always in my kitchen. My kitchen is my favorite place, and it's the quietest room in my house. I guess that's the main reason is, as you can imagine, with all these kids, it's loud everywhere. So, yep, let's get busy with it. All right, you guys, so where we left off the other day was repotting these. These are all of our tomato plants. Our pepper plants did not make it. The kids had knocked them over. They didn't make it, but we did have lettuce and stuff. So these are all of our tomato plants. We repotted them, but they are not outside yet. I do take them out on good days, but today it's windy and rainy, so I'm keeping them in. So that's why they're still in here, and that's just, so what we do is we bring them in at night, take them out during the day. Unless it's a bad day, they stay in all day. So now we're going to go ahead and get some cleaning motivation in. I am forever and always cleaning my kitchen. I feel like it's the only room that I really have to constantly clean. I get a lot of help with the living room and the dining room because it's mainly just toys. So that's a family team work. We all work together, mainly the little boys. We just say, come on, let's clean up. Even Austin cleans up pretty well. All we have to do is show him like the area that we want him to clean and the where we want him to put it, and he will do pretty good with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. I do have some dishes to do, so I figured I would just work my way around the kitchen and start in this section and then work around and get to the dishes when I get to the dishes, you know what I mean? Lately I have not been wanting to do dishes at all. I'm also listening to the Bible in my earpiece. I try to get that in um, every day. I don't sit down and do it. I do just listen to it as I work, and it's a lot easier on me. I can focus in on that while I'm just mindlessly doing my chores, you know what I mean? So it's really helps me get through my chores as well because I'm mostly focusing on what I'm listening to and not worried about what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So, yes. So we are coming up on nap time, and there is no way I'm putting the kids down for a nap with all these toys out. So we're all working together to clean them all up. And don't mind me with what you're about to see, okay? The kids' show started dropping some beats, and I had to dance to it. I crack myself up sometimes, but I do like to have fun. All right, so the reason why I have all this stuff sitting on my counter is because the kids have messed up my island so bad that I can't get anything else in there. And like even down here, I had gotten these totes and I just tested it out to see if it worked for what I bought it for. So like, if you guys remember, I had told you my mom gave me a whole bunch of cookie cutters. Yeah, so I had nowhere to put those. So they were just sitting right here, and the kids would throw them all over the kitchen. So I would have to wash them all the time, and I hadn't even used them. But anyway, so I seen these totes at the Dollar Tree and figured that they would work perfect in here, and I can get some organization going on. I wasn't sure if these were all going to fit in there, so that's why I kind of just stuck the whole bag in there just to see if they would fit, and they will. So I'm going to go ahead and organize this. So I would love to take this time to go ahead and welcome all of my new viewers. I am so happy you chose to click on my video today. I hope you are enjoying it and getting the motivation that you need. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It honestly means so much to me. You would never understand the excitement and the appreciation I feel each time I have a new friend join the community. But if you would like to subscribe, please go ahead and do that for me. Also, don't be a stranger. Please drop a comment in the comments. I love chatting with y'all. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. We recently did just hit 500 subscribers, and that's a huge milestone. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being a huge part of that. Thank you so much, y'all. So I don't know if this was a me being super lazy moment or a think harder, work smarter kind of thing, if I even said that right. Anyway, my island just goes all the way through, and instead of me putting stuff away, like getting up and going to the other side to put stuff away, I was just putting everything through with the one side, but turning it around as if I put it in there on the other side, if that makes sense. So a little bit of a lazy moment, y'all. All right, so I got it all organized. It literally did not take me any time to do it, but yet I was dreading it for about 2 to 3 weeks now, y'all. It's crazy how you dread something so much that takes so little time. However, I do have some stuff up here. Hold on, let me turn my flashlight off. I need to get me a new light because the kids broke mine. So that's why it's a little bit more darker than normal, but I do need to get me a new light. But anyway, I got distracted with that for a second. Anywho's, so this is what I pulled all this stuff out. So these are all those drinks that if you watch my grocery hauls, for like 3 weeks, all these were selling these, and these are not the kind that we normally buy. They're a different shape. We thought that they were like changing them, but then they brought the old ones back. But now since we have the old ones, we don't drink these, and instead of them just sitting in my cabinet, my mom has a I don't know what they were called, a blessing box. That's what she calls it. It's a blessing box. So we put stuff on it for anybody in need, shoes, clothes, food. So I'm going to give these to my mom, and then these hot chocolates too. I know it's not the season for it, but I'm sure there's a kid out there that would enjoy it. And these, because these have dairy in them, so they've just been sitting in my cabinet because my kids can't, my one child can't eat it, my other kids don't eat it, so I'm just going to give those. And then this as well, so that's a nice thing to add to the blessing box. And then I was supposed to be doing like breakfast prep this week and I never got to it. And the week's over, but I just found out that these have a sell by date on them. That was 2 days ago. And so I want to go ahead and start getting these taken care of. I'm going to make like breakfast sandwiches and freeze them and French toast. I wasn't going to make the French toast, but I noticed bread is probably not going to be good too much longer. So I'm going to go ahead and get these done hopefully today or tomorrow. But y'all, look at these cutters. Now you see why I needed a tote for them. Oh, they've just been everywhere. So like the ones in the bag down there, and there's a couple mixed in here, were the ones my mom gave me. And then all of these are sandwich cutters slash cookie cutters, whatever I want to use them for. I had gotten these to make, you know, little cute lunches for the kids. And so here's a rack of them, and I'm about to go ahead and go through and organize them and try to get them all to fit in one tote, which I actually forgot. I got to get a tote in my cabinet. I'm going to have to make room for that. Probably right here. I'll probably make room for it there. But I did buy two because I wasn't sure if I would need to. So a few videos ago, I told you guys I was reading this book. It's the Bible in 52 weeks. So basically, it just, like I'm on week 10 right now. So I actually just finished reading all of this. If you've seen the earphone in my ear while I was cleaning, it was me finishing this up. So I just finished reading all of these. And what I do is once I finish reading all of the days, I don't even follow the days. I just do as much as I can each day. Sometimes I get behind, sometimes I get ahead. I just go at my own pace. And then it has a little passage to read and some answers and like a prayer. And that's just, if you guys haven't seen this book, I really do like it. So after I read the passage and then do the points of ponder, which is, you know, looking back on what I've read for this part of the Bible, then I read the prayer that comes with each week. And this week's prayer really meant a lot to me. It really spoke to my heart. It was, I feel like, perfect for where I'm at right now, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So it says, "Dear Lord, help me be the vessel you created me to be. I cast out all fears because you have not given me a spirit of fear, but one of love, power, and a sound mind. Help me make an impact on those I encounter. It is my desire to please you as well as make a difference on the earth. Amen." That means so much to me because I have been struggling with my fears lately, and you know, even with YouTube and fears, and I want to be able to make an impact of those around me and be on the right path. So this just really spoke to me. So now I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner. I always like to add in what I'm having for dinner because I feel like it will help somebody with an idea or even just cooking motivation. So I'm going to make goulash. I'll drop down everything that I put in there in the description below for you guys. But I did use bell peppers, onions, ground beef, a can of tomatoes, and pasta sauce, tomato paste, and elbow noodles, and just mix it all together. And honestly, it's my husband's favorite meal, so we do have it quite often. We do not eat spaghetti in this house. Our goulash is like a spaghetti night for us, really. I don't know why we don't like spaghetti, but we like goulash. Don't ask me. It's me. I'm the one that doesn't like spaghetti, okay? But yes. When I became a stay at home mom, we basically cut out eating out. We hardly ever eat out. And if we do, it is a huge treat. And I don't know, it's been about a year since I started saying I don't even miss eating out. And when we do eat out, I'm actually highly disappointed. And my son, my oldest son, actually came to me and said that to me the other day, that he gets disappointed when he eats out because he just expects it to be better than what he gets at home. And it's just not the case. And that made me feel like a huge mom win, y'all. That just melted my heart so much when he said that to me, because I feel like I'm doing a little bit of something right. All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like when it's done. It is so good. We used to top it off with like sour cream and cheese, but now that we have so many dairy-free people, we just add some hot sauce and like crushed peppers to it instead. But it is so delicious. Well, y'all, I'm here recording the ending of this video. It's the day after I finished recording. I actually had planned to record today. The weather was supposed to be nice, but I guess I didn't look at wind and I didn't realize it was going to be so windy that we can't even be outside. So all of our plans for outside today has been postponed, and we'll probably be in another video coming up, hopefully. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got your motivation to get out there and get your small garden going. Get out there and get your yard cleaned up. Get out there, or not out there, get in here and clean and do whatever it is that you need motivation to do today. And I'll catch you in the next video. Remember to continue simply living your best life. I hope you have a blessed morning, day, or night, whatever you're watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.